All right, guys. So, just this is gonna be a raw, probably super unedited video today, and yeah, it's current day, so same day I'm recording this, it's gonna get posted. We didn't film anything yesterday. There's no specific reason. There's no crazy story or nothing like that, but simply just that, these past couple days we've just kind of been taking time to like mentally recharge. This whole move and everything, it's been a lot. Behind the scenes of everything, I am just like constantly on the phone talking to realtor. If it's not Virginia realtor, it's Texas realtor, and dealing with that. It's dealing with everything else too. I mean, we're still packing things, we're still moving things, we're still throwing things away. So there's a lot happening behind the scenes, and it's hard for me to get these things done and film at the same time, So I wish I had like an extra helping hand, to just somebody that can pick up the camera and like follow me around and help out. But nonetheless, I'm first off, I'm proud of myself because I got to a week. And for me right now, my main goal and my number one goal is to just be consistent. I want to be consistent, and I want to build the discipline in posting every day. And the fact that I've already made it to this will be 20 days like blows my mind, because throughout the years, there's probably some apps y'all have never even heard of that I've filmed since I was like 10 years old. My sister and I did YouNow for so many years, and we did what was that other one? Keek, Keek. I think it has a completely different name now. I filmed on there for years, and it's crazy to me because I had so many plans and so many ideas and so many things since I was a young kid, and I would just film and then I would just stop. So it brings a lot of joy to me to just make it to this day number 20, and to just kind of put myself out there and do these things, whether it gets 7 views, 50 views, 20 views. For me right now, it's just the consistency, and I want to build. With that being said, a lot of good things. Let's talk house first, because this is going to be a bit of a yap session video, but I do think it's important for me to kind of, for myself, to revert back to these videos and think, oh, this is the ideas I had, and this is what I was doing, and this is what I was planning. So in a way, people that watch and the people that join along, it's a plus. But at the same time, this is for myself, and this is for me, and in hopes that maybe somebody else can get the encouragement and strength to just go and do what it is that you're wanting to do, because it's hard. So let's talk house. House is coming along tomorrow. We are having inspection, and we are praying that everything goes smooth. That's what we both want, right? We want a smooth, easy inspection, and we know for a fact the sellers want a smooth, easy inspection. They love this house. They love it so much they wanted it in less than 30 days. So just so nobody else will come and take the house. As far as anything else in the house, everything for now is good. We fixed, repaired everything, and a lot of the repairs we've done, we just did ourselves, because we just want to present the house the best that we can, make it look the best we can. So that's what we did, and that's where we're at with specifically this house and what's going on. This past week we've been dealing with renting a house in Texas. The market over there is insane. I think there's more houses than people are buying over there, and I mean, at this point, it was just like choosing what house we liked. Price points were there, houses were there, and we were just like, okay, this is what we're doing, this is what we want, and it was just a matter of applying and picking the house. We got approved last night for a house. It was the last house we really thought we were gonna get. And how the world works, like it's insane. But we ended up getting a house right by my family, 3 minutes away from some of my family members. So, I mean, we are like in the same neighborhood. So it's awesome. We love that area. It's right off the highway. It's right off, you know, you're 5 minutes from the grocery store and HEB and all that. So that's a huge plus. From the gym, I think it's like not even 10 minutes from the gym. So just a lot of beautiful things happening, things to be grateful for, things just perfectly aligning and working out. And you know, when you are putting those things out there, when you're speaking those things, when you're being positive, and whether it's a God, the world, you know, a creator, whoever it is that you believe in, it all works the same. And if you put those things out there and you believe that they will happen, it will happen. And this whole move, this whole journey, there's so many people that were against us selling the house and moving, and you're gonna have to pay all this money, and you're gonna have to do all this and this and this. And we haven't, you know. Money has been a little tight, you know, because we got to pay for moving trucks, and we got to pay for this, and we got to pay for that. But it's like every time that we're about to make these big payments, something comes through, you know. This is something I didn't think I would share, but you know, we did some financial sacrifices a couple months ago, you know, to our church, and literally got phone calls about receiving paychecks, checks in the mail for thousands of dollars. And you know, we're blown away, we're mind blown. It pays for a lot of what's coming for us, you know. These repairs and moving trucks alone cost a lot of money. So again, you know, I think this is such a beautiful example of when you just go out there and you put your mind to it, and you say, I'm gonna do something, and you believe in not only you, but you believe in your family, and you believe in what this world can do for you. It's a beautiful thing. And I think that, you know, we have to stay true to what it is that we want in this life, and we have to go for it, and we have to do it. So with that being said, let me lead into my second point for this video, and then you know, I'll be done yapping. So and that's this business idea I have. I have a business that I've been in the works of running and doing. I've actually had a couple clients that I did for free, mostly because, number one, family and friends, but it gives me an opportunity to, you know, get my business kind of running, flowing, figure out things I need to tweak and all that. But this other business idea, I want to talk about, because I'm pretty much going to start it as soon as I get to Texas. Obviously, number one goal is you know, enroll in school and get a job, get a stable job for now. And my idea is I want to be a competitor for GNC and Vitamin Shop. And not only do I want to compete, you know, selling health and wellness products, but I know that I can do this in a way where it can grow into something big. You know, my big thing is I would love to have one in Austin, one in San Antonio, one in Houston, one in Dallas, and starting there and growing to wherever it is that I need it to grow. Outside of states, Virginia, Tennessee, like these places that I just know that I love so dear in my heart, and it gives us an opportunity to come back here and possibly open up another business. So I don't want to release the name yet. I think I'm going to make that a separate video, but you know, to myself, this is something I know that we can make happen. I know that I can do, and I know that I believe in. And for me, as somebody he's been active in the fitness scene, you know, whether it's working out or going to school for physical therapy, or, you know, I feel like it all kind of health and wellness ties together. sometimes it's hard to GNC has these insane prices, and everything is so expensive. And I love Vitamin Shop because, they're not pushing sales in your face and trying to make money off you, because GNC makes sales and commissions off of people. A Vitamin Shop, there's more variety, there's more, but there's not as many of them around. Vitamin Shop is getting pushed to the side and more people are going to GNC, but I feel like there's no other competitors. When you think vitamins, what do you think? Depends on your generation. Most people nowadays are going to say GNC. The older folks are going to say the Vitamin Shop. But who else is out there? Who else is competing out there? Everything is online. So I want to focus on in-store business and online business, and pickup method, where if you're busy and you're on the go, it's what you want, you can just order it. After you get out from work, you come and you pick it up on your way home. So I not only that, I want a space that can have a huge variety of everything you can imagine. Energy drink market is just going crazy right now. I want to have every single new energy drink out there, and you can order it from my shop, or you can come pick it up from my shop and try it for yourself and do reviews. An idea I have is I want my shop to have I want it to be a place where people feel so comfortable, and we know and we love each other so much. And I want people to come and film. I'm even thinking about having a dedicated film room where you can come and if you do social media, you can come and review my products right at my store, free of charge. Just come. It's going to have good lighting. It will have tripods and things for you to use. And you come, you review your product, and that's that. So I have a lot of ideas for this business. I do know that it's going to take a long time. The important thing is knowing and staying true to what you believe. If I truly believe deep down that I can make this happen. This is an idea I've had in my head since even before I moved to Virginia. I knew for a fact I wanted to be in some kind of health and wellness. I knew for a fact since I was a kid, I knew for a fact I wanted to own a business. When I was like 15 years old and had coffee for the first time, first thing that popped into my head was I want to open up a coffee shop. And I started looking around, and I was seeing I was watching all these abandoned buildings on YouTube, and I thought, oh my gosh, how beautiful some of these buildings were to turn into a coffee shop. And I just wanted to go around to different states and different places and open up these coffee shops out of these abandoned buildings. And energy is a real thing, and to go and sit down and have coffee and a little bookstore inside of it, and a place where people can just come and relax, and you get to just embrace something that once was there. And so from a young age, I had these ideas of just opening my own business. And to finally be working on that and building that, I'm to the point in this business where I'm already getting my LLC business paid for and done. I have a name already built. I have things in place. As soon as I get to Texas, I can go take this paperwork and get this business officially undergo. And it is the most beautiful thing. I think I've thrived from this whole process. It's I don't know what it is about the idea of moving and starting fresh that has just it's made my brain just explode. I've been listening to books, I've been listening to podcasts, I've been watching videos, I've been taking notes. I started this YouTube channel and I just picked up a camera and I said, I'm gonna film a YouTube video to Haley. And she said, okay. And we went and we got a tripod and we did it. So biggest thing I want for you as a viewer to take away is stop limiting yourself. Whether you believe in God, whether you believe in the universe, the world, yourself, energy, whatever it is that you believe in, every single person, whether it's this religion, that religion, the common denominator between every single person's belief is that if you believe and you trust in whatever it is that you're putting out there, it can happen. And I think that is such an important thing that it doesn't matter. That's something everybody can agree on, is whether or not you believe in this or that. If you put what you want out there, if you believe what you want out there, not only trust you, but trust whatever it is that you believe in, things can happen and things will move. I think this is one of the key, most important things about this whole process that I'm going through is like, so many people were against me moving. So many people said, you have your life established and you have a house here and you have family here and this and that. But at the same time, I knew that being in this place was going to put us in chains, and getting out of here was the solution to making what I believe is going to be the best decision I've made in my life. And it's a tough road. You know, a business isn't going to start in 1 year. You're not going to make profit off your business in 1 year, okay? You have to give yourself patience and you have to give yourself time, but you also have to do your research. You know, I think it's the key, most important thing. A lot of people just don't research it, and then they get ideas and they go and they do it. Yes, that's good, but at the same time, have a balance. You know, go and do what you need to do, but educate yourself, learn, ask people, watch videos, do everything you can. If you have a family member in your family that owns a business, why are you not picking their brain? Why are you not asking them questions? Why are you not asking them for advice? Hey, you know, what did you do in your business that you wish you didn't do? You know, and vice versa. If you have family members that are nurses and you're trying to get into the nursing program, ask them these questions. Ask them what you should do. That's what, as human beings, we should be there for each other. We should be there to motivate each other and support each other. And you know, there's enough. Here's the thing: there is enough money and there's enough people in this world to. So if you're trying to start that business, or you're trying to get into that career, or you're trying to get into that school, there is so much more opportunity out there than you think. So don't limit yourself. I think that is going to do it for today, guys. That is going to do it for me today, guys. I know today was a little bit of a video for myself, selfishly. 20 days. I'm proud. I'm so proud of myself for just getting out here and posting for 20 days in a row. At the end of the night, you know, editing videos and getting that stuff posted, I'm getting excited. I've been busy, to be honest, and I do have ideas that I want to do, but it's just a matter of having the time and space to do it. So thank you all for sticking around. I appreciate, you know, the family members, friends that watch these videos, and to myself, you know, I'm excited to see where we go, and I know that this is going to be a long journey, but I'm excited for it. And you know, let's just go make this happen. Let's go do this. Each and every one of you have an opportunity in your life to go and make whatever it is that you want to do happen. So don't limit yourself. Trust yourself. Not only trust yourself, but trust whatever it is you believe in, because they're there to guide you, and they're there to be with you, and they're there to be by your side. So when you have questions and you have things that you want answered, ask your God, you know, ask the universe, ask whatever it is you believe in. They're there for you. And please do not forget that things can't happen overnight. You have to be patient with yourself, and you have to be patient with this world. It's going to take some time, and it's going to take some dedication from you to make these things happen. So instill your discipline, get your discipline into place, and most importantly, just learn how to be a kind individual. And that's going to save you a whole lot of headache. That in it alone. So thank you all for today's video. I know it was another yap session. Like I said, if you're sick of the yap session, comments below, give me ideas. Throw things out there, you know, family, friends, whoever it is, throw those ideas out there. Give me things to do. This can be a two-way street. So I love you guys. Thank you all for sticking around. It means the world to me, and I'll see you all for day 21, upload 21. So thank you. I love you. Peace, and hope you all have a beautiful weekend. It is beautiful weather out here today, and we're just gonna embrace this weekend. So I love you guys. See you. I'll hang out. Bye.